class. Today we are going to learn about Earth Day.
Earth Day? More like Lame Day.
Wade.
What? It's just my opinion.
That's very disrespectful. Don't let it happen again. Anyways, class, Earth Day is a day where we go around and pick up plastic, glass, trash, and much more, and to demonstrate support for the environmental protection, which was first held on April 22nd, 1970.
Woo! So this has been happening since 1970? I wasn't even born then!
Doesn't seem that important if no one even celebrates Earth Day.
That's not true, Wade. We all celebrate Earth Day. And today, since the weather is nice, we are all going to put it into groups of 3. Group 1 is going to be Madison, Isabella, and Shelby, and Group 2 is going to be Rainbow, Snowball, and Quacky. Group 3 is going to be Amber, Iris, and Sonia, and the last hatchlings for Group 4 is going to be Aish, Ezekiel, and Flame.
What about me?
Well, you said you didn't care about Earth Day, so I thought it would be perfect for you to put some thinking into it and maybe consider your words for next time. Alright, hatchlings, let's go outside and clean the park and around the daycare and have fun.
Miss Hip?
Oh, hey, colorful one, what's up?
I know Wayne may not seem to care, but is there a way me, Snowball, and Quacky can convince him it's really important?
Sure thing, Rainbow, but I don't think he's going to understand.
Snowball, Quacky, we have got to do some convincing. Otherwise, Wade is not going to be able to participate in the group event. Any ideas of what to say? That is a good one. Snowball, any other ideas? Or, what we could do, tell him why we celebrate Earth Day and what is the consequences of not celebrating and what would we do without Earth Day. Great idea! Let's do it, guys! Hey, Wade, why do you not want to help us clean up the Earth today?
Well, I don't even understand why we even bother celebrating Earth Day. It is a small special day for one day, and that's it?
Actually, it doesn't have to be just that day. It can be every day we celebrate it.
Huh? What do you mean?
In 1969, at a UNESCO conference in San Francisco, peace activist John McConnell proposed a day to honor the Earth and the concept of peace to be first observed on March 21st, 1970. The first day of spring in the northern hemisphere, this day of nature's equinox was later sanctioned in a proclamation written by McConnell and signed by Secretary General Hugh Todd at the United Nations. A month later, United States Senator Gaylord Nelson proposed the idea to hold a nationwide environmental teach-in on April 22, 1970. He hired a young activist, Dennis Hayes, to be the national coordinator. Nelson and Hayes renamed the event Earth Day. Dennis and his staff grew the event beyond the original idea for a teach-in to include the entire United States. More than 20 million people poured out onto the streets, and then the first Earth Day remains the largest single-day protest in human history. Key non-environmental focused partners played major roles. Under the leadership of labor leader Walter Reuther, for example, United Auto Workers was the most influential outside financial and experiential support of the first Earth Day. According to Hayes, without the UAW, the first Earth Day would have likely flopped. Nelson was later awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, awarded in the recognition of his work. First Earth Day was focused on the United States. In 1990, Dennis Hayes, the original national coordinator in 1970, took it international and organized events in 141 nations. On Earth Day 2016, the landmark Paris Agreement was signed by the United States, the United Kingdom, China, and 120 countries. This signing satisfied a key requirement for the entry into force of the Earth's Draft Climate Protection Treaty adopted by census of the 195 nations. Presented at the 2015 United Nations Climate Change Conference in Paris, numerous communities engaged in Earth Day week actions. An entire week of activities focused on the environmental issues that the world faces. On Earth Day 2020, over 1 100 million people around the world observe the 50th anniversary of what is being referred to as the largest online mass mobilization in history.
Whoa, that brings a whole new perspective and understanding what Earth Day is all about. Now I understand why we must help our Earth.
That's right, Wade. Now how about you join us and we can clean up our planet together as friends and make a difference today.
Absolutely, I am willing to help now. Let's go, Rainbow, Snowball, and Quacky.
Yay, let's go!
You guys are doing so great. Keep it up. The Earth will be proud.